Yo, what's up? What's up? It's the Hungry Millennial back again with another proactive pragmatism. On this proactive pragmatism, I'd like to talk to you about the quote, "Words deceive, but actions don't." When I think about this quote, there are three people that come to mind: Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, and Dwayne Wade. The reason why these three people come to mind is within the past week, I downloaded a book by Tim Grover called Unstoppable. And he references relentless individuals, people that go above and beyond and do what they need to do and get the job done. What I found is, in many aspects, I will take on a joint venture with another individual, somebody else, they seem to be a mover and shaker in their realm of success. And I'm like, okay, yeah, they rocking it, they killing it. But the problem is like, if we're going to be in a joint venture, I need to be surrounded by like-minded individuals, or I'm like, yo, pass me the ball and get out the way. And to a lot of people, this might sound crass, but at some point you have to stop taking the hours and minutes that you have for granted, because you only get one life. So start making the health decisions, the wealth decisions, and the business decisions that are going to set you up for success in the long run. And even if you don't reach the pinnacle of success that you're looking forward to, you still put in relentless effort. You were going out there and you were giving it everything that you had, because you knew the value of a minute or an hour, or the value of regret. Regret is not something that you can get back. You can't rely on past things and past achievements to propel you to the future. The only thing that you have is time now, the minutes, the seconds that you have in front of you. So many of us tell each other and tell ourselves lies about, oh, well, we can get it done tomorrow, or we can get it done next week, or, we got a couple years, and then pretty soon that year has passed. It's been 5-10 years. And instead of doing the things that were going to set you up for success, you did nothing. You just became average. You lost your will. You lost your health. The other day I was looking online and they were referencing how people put different substances in their bodies, and they don't understand how these things affect them. It could be soda. It could be, just not drinking water. It could be consuming, a crazy amount of calories, even though your body is telling you to stop eating. But at the same time, it's like consistently running a car at high RPMs and then expecting it to produce at a high level year after year after year after year. It's just not possible. We're getting older, and the older we get, the more we see the movers and shakers start to surpass us, start to put in that extra effort. The people that weren't talented, but they went out there and they gave it a shot. They went out there, they learned, they became well versed at what they did. And then you slowly but surely start seeing these people and these individuals passing other people at light speed paces, or they've laid enough of a foundation and enough consistency that people tie them to a brand. Become your own brand marketer. Become your own, understand the value of you and what you bring to the table. Don't get deceived by the words of others, because behind those actions show who they truly are. Because we live in a day and age where multiple people can talk a good talk, or they can show a good face, especially on social media. But behind all that, they're hurting because they weren't making the right decisions and the right choices. A couple changes I've recently made were, lowering. I wasn't a super drinker in the first place, but lowering the amount of alcohol that I was going to consume on a given weekend, because on Sunday, I prep for Monday. And if I hit Monday hard, I hit the gym, I hit work hard, I go give plasma, I go do what I got to do to move my life forward, to get out of the situation and to do the things later that I want to do. Jocko Willink talks about discipline equals freedom. So if you make the disciplined decisions now and trim the fat of the individuals in your life that you don't need there, that are holding you back, or if there's something that needs to be done and you're trying to formulate something and all you hear is can't or no, or it don't work like that, or buy the book this or buy the book that, That, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. That doesn't jive with me. I'm a can person. I'm like, okay, these small parts right here, I can't operate on those right now because I don't have the funds, or I don't have this, or I don't have that. But what I can do is this. That's just how I look at my overall arching goals. Okay, I got 30 minutes in the morning, or 30 minutes here. How many push-ups can I do in that amount of time? Okay, well, I got, after every package, can I sip a little bit of water to make the burden of consuming water on a daily basis and keep my body well oiled? Can I make that sacrifice? I'm like, yeah, okay. So you touch a package, you sip a drink of water. If your goal is to lose weight, okay, well, you don't eat until a certain time, or you drink more water to fill up. That was one of the greatest opportunities that I had of being poor and coming from a poor community. A lot of times when I lived in a homeless shelter, the only thing that we had left over on the table after everybody had eaten was bread and water. So I'm like, okay, give me some of this bread. And my mom was like, hey, get you some of that bread, and that butter, because we might not have it later. And that's a gut wrenching heart. That's a hard thing to tell your child. But if you don't have that survival instinct, you're not going to be able to push things forward. Life is not perfect. Life is actually very, very hard. And once you start doing the hard things that are going to set you up for success in the future, you only get one set amount of time in your 20s and your teens and your 30s and your 40s and your 50s. And you're going to see the people that set themselves up for success and made the sacrifices. Those are the people that are going to be successful. And you can whine, you can cry, you can moan about it, but nothing's going to change until you make the change. Stop deceiving yourself with words. Start taking action in your own life. And once you start taking action, you're going to start seeing things moving and shaking in ways that you have never ever thought that it would happen like that in your entire life. You're like, dang, who is this guy? Who is this woman? Who is this person that I see in front of me? Oh yeah, that was the person that took action. So this is Hungry Millennial. Like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys tuning into my podcast. I'm going to continue to keep bringing heat. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out the Anchor app. I appreciate you guys. We're also on Spotify. Hungry Millennial out.